first purchase and receive our surprise box packed with 2 meters of fabric plus colourful ideas and inspiration. We're saying hello Dolly to friends old and new on Monday the 22nd of October when Louise Kelly is live in the studio with her latest book. At 9 a.m, Louise launches her brand new title, Sew Your Own Animal Dolls. Totally charming and a little bit quirky, the book is packed with adorable designs. Louise will be showing us how to sew Stella the penguin and Maddie the elephant using our specially created kits. Then at 11 a.m, we welcome back Louise's super popular Doll About Town. Fashionable in felt and fabric, everything you need to make this well-dressed gal. If you're looking for further festive ideas, Louise will also be baking a batch of felt gingerbread decorations. So make a date with Louise Kelly on Monday the 22nd of October, only on Sewing Quarter. Freeview Channel 73, Sky's Channel 687.
Here at the Sewing Quarter, we love to share our favourite products with you. From bestsellers to brand new discoveries and those essential but unsung heroes. And of course, the forgotten gems. I love chatting about my own latest finds and long-term favourites. So every Wednesday, I'll be sharing my personal top picks and telling you a little bit about why they've won a place in my must-have list. You can also find out more about my top picks on the website, gathered together in one really convenient place for you to make it even easier to shop for yours and my favourite sewing accessories. All you have to do is click on the shop button and my top picks will be the first thing that you will see. So make yourself a cuppa, keep your eyes peeled, and every single Wednesday you'll discover Wendy's latest top picks. I'll see you then.
Make sure you're free on Wednesday the 24th of October for an action-packed morning of quilting and dressmaking with 2 talented guests. We open the curtains at 8 a.m. to reveal Angie Atwood's stunning festive stained glass window panel. Take a peek through the window to see her stag cushion make an appearance too. At 10 a.m, Angie gives us a guided tour of the incredibly popular Westerly Rulers quilt class in a bag, which allows you to create flawless machine quilting at home. At 9 a.m, we welcome a new guest, dressmaker and designer Nina Chang, whose Nina Lee patterns are inspired by the heritage and diversity of her home city, London. Nina's first hour features the versatile colour block Carnaby dress, then she's relaxed but no less stylish at 11 a.m. with her Oriental-inspired Piccadilly PJs. With 4 hours of fascinating techniques, professional advice and gorgeous designs, Wednesday the 24th of October from 8 a.m. is unmissable, only on Sewing Quarter. Freeview Channel 73 and Sky Channel 687. Sorry, it was a little longer than 3 minutes. We all had a little bit of we had things to do, you see. Anyway, we all rushed back, and here we are now. It's Sewing Quarter, everyone, on Sunday. We are making the most delightful project next, actually the kit that can make these wonderful table place settings for Christmas. You can see at top with napkin built in, but that's not even the grand dam of what we're doing here, because what we're actually doing and featuring is this phenomenal table runner, which is a row of gorgeous presents that can run through the centre of the table. And I'll just show you part of it actually, because it's a bit clumsy to hold. We'll put it on the overhead in a bit. But this actually allows you to put napkins, or to make napkins as part of this, and then be part of the table centre as well. Now Hannah says they're the emergency napkins. They're the ones you need when someone spills the gravy. Do you know what I mean? But the table runner goes all the way down the table, sort of from one end to the other. Now I'll show you properly in just a wee while. Now we've only seen this once before, and it was on the 23rd of September, sorry, 29th of September this year. Now the bundles were slightly different, so we have put everything together for you in a slightly different way. So we had more colour options, last time, or we have more colour options this time around. I think we only had just the one last time, didn't we? The traditional red and green. But this time, what we've done, from your feedback from the last time, in terms of the designer fabrics, is we've changed the Christmas fabrics to fat quarters, to 5 fat quarters. Before, you had a lot more than you ever would have needed. So this time we've reduced that down to 5 fat quarters, which is brilliant if you've got other projects that you want to work on as well. But if you just want to do this one, this is the ideal kind of, you will have bits left over, you always do. But it will just be bits and pieces. But essentially, this is enough to make, enough to make the runner itself, plus 4 of the individual placemats. So that's kind of the rough size of the runner. We'll see it properly in just a wee while. And then 4 of the individual place settings, which I think are just the most delightful and delicious thing. Right, let's have a look through the bundles first. Let's start with our traditional. So the ones that we originally made on the 29th of September, but slightly different configuration because we have 5 fat quarters this time. So 3 solids in this bundle. Sorry, that's a bit of a technical explanation, I know, but we'll get to it in just a second. So 3 solids in this one. You get your red, which is 1.5 meters, your green, a fur, should I say, which is 1 meter, and your vanilla, which is 0.5 meter. You also then get 5 fat quarters, and these are white illustrative Christmas 5-piece fat quarters. So I'm just going to show you them broadly. So you've got some poinsettia, you've got some Santas, some trees, and some lovely Scandi panels. So these are taken from the bigger fat quarter packs that we had originally. We've just split that down to make it a little bit more appropriate to this project, which is fantastic. And which one are we demoing with today? The pink one. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Right, marvellous. So that's the one we've kind of made with already. So remember, I mean, the project is just delightful. I mean, these are amazing. To be at your Christmas table and to have, you know, because you can make your own little, you know, personal names as well. Who's that? Phoebe. Who's Phoebe? $35.99. Now, this was put together by us exclusively, and this is a Michelle Goodfield design, and really it is going to be a family keepsake, isn't it? We're one of those things that always comes out. I was talking to somebody a couple of weeks ago actually about, you know, those kind of paper chain kind of Christmas decorations that we all used to have, and those funny lanterns that used to be folded up, and you always used to unfold them, clip them together, and then put them up with a drawing pin. You don't really have those kind of things now, are you? Because they're a bit old and tatty, and also, you know, fire safety and blah, 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 blah. So we've changed the way that we decorate our houses at Christmas now. But this is going to go on and be a sort of timeless heirloom for the family table at Christmas, isn't it? Already a lot of people checking that one out, I'm not surprised. Now, we have 3 other bundles to show you, so I'll whiz through those and then we'll go back to Fiona and start doing, because this is a doing hour, which is fantastic. So the bundle that Fiona is going to be working with is a brand new colourway. In fact, I wonder, Fiona, I'm just going to ask you actually, do you have a finished table mat in this bundle made up already? Or any little panel that I could see? Ooh, let me just show you. Let me just show you, if I can grab that. The colour combination. Look, so here are the way the fabrics in this kit and this bundle kind of work together. So let's start with the fabrics themselves. We'll start with the solids there at the bottom. So you get 1.5 meters of the coral, you get 1 meter of the claret, and 0.5 meter of misty blue. And then you have got your 5 fat quarters, which are really, really lovely actually. Gorgeous little pieces that you can fussy cut as well. Some of those are little presents and little choirs and things like that. These are all wonderful. They're almost like sort of mini panels, if you like, in the fat quarters. So you can cut those out. Brilliant. Almost like little Christmas card toppers, aren't they? But in fabric. Love them. 5 fat quarters. That's delicious, that one. Love, 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 love. And I love the combinations of the fabric. We just had a quick glimpse on how they work together. Of course, we're making that bundle during this hour anyway, so we'll get to see it more and more and more. Oh, hang on. Thread bingo, 369, which is a lovely 369. Goose drank wine, the monkey chewed, oh, something that we don't talk about because this is a no smoking show. $35.99. Chewing tobacco must be a bit strange anyway, mustn't it? Anyway, let's start this one or the other one? Yeah, this one. Right. So 2 darker bundles. Remember, the overall design we're making is your Christmas place settings and your table runner. So with this one, 3 darker solids. You've got one which is in a very, very dark navy blue, which you get 1.5 meters of. So this will be the cadet blue. Oh, that's midnight. Sorry, yes, because it's the darkest. Darkest. Meter of chambray and 0.5 meter of cadet blue. There we go, got there in the end. That's cadet blue. Thread Bingo 387, which is a very midnight blue, which covers all bases, and 5 Christmas fat quarters. So the Christmas trees, again, that combination where it has the little, almost like the little, they're almost like tea card size, aren't they, the little panels? Do you know what I mean? The little cards you used to get inside the tea. Oh, do you remember that? When you used to get little cards, you'd fish around in all the tea dust in the bottom of the tea bag box. And you'd find a little card there. So these have got, you know, a little bit more blue, obviously, in them to team up with the feature fabrics in that bundle. £35.99. LJXC46 is your code for that one. I think red and green, to be honest with you, are going to be the ones that disappear pretty quickly, followed by the one that we are doing right now. Oh, okay. There is a warning already coming on red and green in just a second, but let's do this final bundle first. Yeah, if you have got red and green in a basket, just while I talk through this bundle, if you've got red and green in a basket, please do yourself a favour and check it out. I'm not on commission. I'm not saying it for that reason. I just want to make sure that if you want it, you get it. It's as simple as that. Now then, this is a different bundle. So this is a grey and a lovely, beautiful sort of, now, what is this colour? They call this one slate. It is slightly bluish, actually, isn't it? Bluish slate. So you've got 1.5 meters of the light grey, 1 meter of your slate, and 0.5 meter of black. Thread Bingo 000 black, and then darker background fat quarters, but again Christmas fat quarters, which key in with the blacks and the grey and the slate colour. Lovely. Ooh. Do you know, I'm really looking forward to Christmas this year. Really looking forward to it. And usually, I was saying to Fiona this morning, usually when you work on TV shopping, you spend so much of the year talking about Christmas, like from the middle of summer, that by the time it comes in reality, it's a bit of an anticlimax. But this year, I've tried to blank it out completely and utterly, so that when it comes, I'm just going to dive in and indulge, and I can't wait to decorate the house for Christmas. Now, warning, warning, what? Warning! Whoop, 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 whoop. The red and green bundle, which is your traditional, I'm going to bring the details up again very, very quickly and say to you, please, 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 please check out your baskets as quickly as you possibly can. Right, now I'm going to take the finished of the red and green over with me for a second, because before we start working with Fiona, I'm going to actually put them on the overhead for you to see, if that's okay. Just so that we can get a full kind of, a full squiz of how that looks. So if I can just shimmy yours to one side, my darling, for a second, and pop that there. Welcome back, Fiona, by the way.
Thank you.
Your mic is all on and everything else. I just wanted to show people in the red and green bundle. So when we made this originally on the 29th of September, was it? Or have I made that up? Wow, that was well remembered. That was minutes later as well. So here is the completed table runner. Here it is. It's a little bit longer than you can see on that shot. On these bundles, remember, you're getting your 5 fat quarters. And remember, it also makes 4 place settings as well with their little fabric tags, which is just really, really sweet. And they're beautifully quilted. I think that's lovely. And of course you can change the shape of those boxes if you wanted to, change the styling of them, change the colorways on them. So that's the finished make. I tell you what I'm going to do is I'm going to shimmy down the table there, just so it's kind of sort of always in our view one way or the other. Although we're going to demo with a different color bundle. But I do have to tell you something very, very quickly. The one that Fiona is demoing with in just a second, oh, it's exhausting. It's going across the bottom of the screen right now. And the traditional one is the graphics over there. Fiona, welcome back.
Thank you so much.
Did you have a nice little break?
I did. It was lovely.
Very
Thank
good.
you. Yes.
So, first hour under your belt. You're now a pro. I'll see you in an hour.
Oh,
No,
please
I
don't
wouldn't.
leave me.
I wouldn't do that. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Fiona Walsh.
Hi.
Who is an amazing tutor, an amazing, just amazing actually at just making things very, very simple for us. You're just amazing, full stop.
Thank you.
Tell me about this project then. Had you seen it before we put it into your life?
I did. I had watched it before.
Right.
And it's one of those projects that you can make it as easy or as difficult as you want.
Okay.
So it's ideal for all levels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So it comes with fantastic instructions. Not only is there pictures, but there's also written instructions as well. And I know some people like pictures, some people like it written.
Mm-hmm.
So it's covered both. But I'll do the boring bit. I'll give the warning before you start.
No, go on.
When it arrives,
Yeah.
it's really tempting to think, I'll make one present and just see how it looks, and then I'll go on and make another. You need to hold yourself back, go make yourself a cup of tea, bring this out, and then go through all the cutting out instructions.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I gave each of the fabrics a letter, and then it corresponds to the letters on here, and it tells you the sizes that you need to cut out of each material.
Okay.
So what I did was I did a list for all the A's, all the B's, all the sizing I needed to cut out. So it's well worth taking that time just to get yourself organised. And especially fabrics E and G. It's quite tight. And if you try and cut it out any other way, you won't have enough fabric.
So you've got a plan. Oh, you can see that vaguely. We don't need to go into a detail, but that is a fat quarter plan, isn't it?
Yeah,
And it tells you which pieces. So you've got napkin bow, placement box, box 2 of 6, runner bow centre, and runner box band are all within that fat
So
quarter.
there's a
so they need
lot
to be
to
set
get
out
out.
like that.
So it needs to be set out that way. So just be patient. I know it's when it arrives, it's so exciting, and I'm exactly the same. I want to get started.
Yeah.
But just hold yourself back.
Cool.
Okay.
Alrighty.
So that's it. So as I say, it's very detailed instructions, and also you've got at the back there, you've got the final layout as well.
It's great.
So,
Looks like a property floor plan. Can you see? Look.
is that my office?
It's great, isn't it? Can you see it?
That's it.
Here it is. Look. It's
There
almost
we
like when you're looking at details of a house, almost like the floor plan, isn't it?
It does, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. But it's really good. It's really clear, so you know exactly where and what you're placing at each bit. So, shall we get on?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's start it.
So, are we making part of the table runner now, or are we making a placemat?
we're going to make part of
runner.
the table runner. Yep.
Yes.
So the instructions say that you need a sandwich of iron-on interfacing, wadding, and then the material. Now, the instructions have said to put 2 layers of wadding, but I've actually used quite a thick layer, so I thought I could get away with 1, and it has worked. I mean, if, for example, if I show you this one, that was done with 2 layers, so it's a little bit thicker.
Right.
So
that's down to your personal choice,
So
really.
it's down to your personal choice,
Yeah.
definitely. You know, that's down to you, really. But so that's the start of it. Okay. So
And the interfacing you're using is the hemline that we were using.
it's the
earlier, wasn't it?
hemline medium interfacing. And what I find was because the wadding has got glue on it, it gives you a nice flat
Nice surface to work with.
definitely. Now, some of them you can see on here, there's some lovely quilting. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this one without quilting, just because I don't want to put anybody off that hasn't quilted before or isn't happy quilting. You don't actually need to do it if you don't want. So this is what I mean. It's
Good. No,
suitable
that's
for
good.
different levels.
Yeah.
So first of all then, so we're going to put the present band on. Now the interfacing, you cut 1/4 of an inch shorter either side. So that's 1/2 an inch narrower than the material. And then that helps you then because you've got to turn over the edges. So it actually gives you a guide on where to turn it over. Okay, so we're going to pop the present ribbon on. Now, you need to centre it, otherwise it will annoy you every Christmas.
Okay. And that's not the time when you need extra annoyance,
You
is it?
do not. So if you get it right now, it'll save you a lot of stress. So let's go for 3 and 1, 2, 3. And then again, if you do it at the bottom as well, just to make sure you've kept it straight. I see that's slightly off. 3 and 3. Right.
There you go, Christmas sorted forever.
That's it. So, but I tell you, when I was making it, I was thinking it would be really nice. You could do them for birthdays as well, and
Yeah, you could,
Valentine's. You know, just by changing the fabric. So once you've got the pattern, you can keep using them.
Don't you want to be taken out on Valentine's?
Of course I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. So, sorry. What we're going to do then is we're going to top stitch down here just to secure it in place. So let me just do that. In the right place. So let's go. And it's good to find a mark on your foot to line your fabric up against, so that then you've got a marking and it's equal distance then, because with it being top stitching, it's, you can see it. So it's nice to, so there's always a mark you can find to follow. So you can see how it's top stitched there. So I'm just going to do the other side as well. And again, find yourself another mark on the other side on your foot. Now, Derek, why are Christmas trees no good at sewing?
I don't know. Why are Christmas trees no good at sewing?
Because they always drop the needles.
Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Oh, it's going to be Christmas cracker joke times now. You just know. You know what you've started now.
I know, that's it.
You know what you've started now.
I think I need to buy better crackers, don't I?
Jackie sent us a message in South Yorkshire. Welcome to SQ, Fiona. So calm.
Thank you. Oh, bless her.
See,
that's
no
lovely.
one would ever have known you were a bit nervous from the second you walked in. Bless you. There was nothing to worry about at all, was there?
No, it wasn't. But
see, I said it's just like talking to your ladies, isn't it, at the sewing bee? Instead, we're just talking to cameras on sticks. And well, there is Tom there behind. There is a couple of mannequins as well.
Tom.
So it's like having a small audience, but
Oh, that's it. No, it's lovely.
apart from that, it's just you and me, isn't it?
That's it. So there we are. So we've top stitched it. So what I'm going to do is just clip this back a bit, get it out of the way. Same at that end.
So you've got quite an excess around your sandwich here.
Yes, I have.
Would
Now,
you normally? Is that something you would normally do, or?
the idea behind the excess is if you quilt it, it will shrink it in a little bit.
Ah, yes, of course.
So if you have that excess, it just covers it.
Okay.
You know, so that's the main thinking behind it.
Yep.
So the next bit is then we've got our tab to put on for
This is for
your napkin.
The napkin, yes.
So got some interfacing.
So we'll just swap places.
Thank you.
This is good. We do a little bit of our own Strictly
That's
here
it.
by swapping places.
Get a 10 from Len if we're careful.
Ha ha ha.
Right.
Do you know, I haven't been watching it this year.
I watched a little bit last night actually.
Who do you want to win?
I don't know. I think they've all got their good bets.
I think you had the
haven't they?
better of the two options. I had a bit of the X Factor on last night.
Oh, no.
And
Oh no.
oh, it was strange. They've changed it all this year.
Oh, have
I
they?
didn't like. It's a lot of shouting and rapping and things, but that's what the youngsters like these days, so that's fine. That's my own personal opinion, not that of Immediate Media TV Limited. Anyway.
Right. So this is our tab. So the thing to make sure is, obviously a lot of these fabrics are one way, so we don't want upside down.
I'll just show you what Fiona's talking about. Actually, I'll bring it into your overhead shot there. So it's the same on the table runner as it is on the placemats as well. You've got the loop there as well. What essentially would be your napkin ring is attached to either the placemat and the table runner.
That's it.
At both ends and in the middle, isn't it?
Right. So what we'll do then is making sure it's going the right way. We'll fold it right sides together, and then we're just going to stitch down here.
Okay.
Now the stitching seam allowance is 1/4 of an inch for the whole thing.
Right.
So
And did you stick with that? And
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I was very good. I did it. And this is where your 1/4 inch fits quite good. Now, don't forget, when you're doing this tab, go forwards and backwards just to secure those stitches, because you're going to be turning it inside out. So
you need the extra strength.
Yeah, you need that, just because otherwise it will all unravel. Right. So, okay then, so what we want to do is turn this inside out. This is where Derek's spurtle would come in, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You could use it for making your porridge.
Well, that's true. That's true. Oh, I'm sick of. Don't talk to me about porridge. I'm sick of it. Sick of porridge at the
How can
moment.
you be sick of porridge?
Oh, because it's just not exciting, is it?
It's good though.
It's not all the things that it could be, like a big, juicy, crunchy fry up. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. I'm doing very well though.
Oh, well done.
I'm doing very well.
Right.
Hello, Tim. Bye, Tim. Tim's popped into the gallery for a couple of minutes.
Oh, right. Let me just iron this then. And
Okay,
then
I'll tell you what Amanda's Sunday is all about while you're doing that then.
Oh, yes.
Because I've asked you, a little bit of a challenge for you today to get in touch. Sunday is about, and then you use 5 words. Tell me what your Sunday is about. Amanda in Berkshire says Sunday is about sewing, embroidery and more sewing.
That sounds good to me.
Sounds all right, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Georgina says Sunday is about watching Sewing Quarter whilst preparing, I thought she said repairing there, whilst preparing the Sunday roast for the family, which is a bit more than 5 words, but that's fine. You use as many as you like. Right, so we have our...
Okay, so we have our tab. So that obviously goes on there. So what we need to do is just base that on. So I'll do that now.
Okay.
So just try and keep it out of your seam allowance so that it isn't seen when it's all turned inside out. You don't want to see your stitching. So if you just try and... Right, so that's your tab. Okay, so the next bit is popping the backing on it. So what we'll do is, you can do it one of two ways. So I'll tell you both
Yeah,
ways,
go
and
on.
you can choose whichever one you're happiest with. So you can either cut it right back and then pop the backing on. But I found what was easier is, because you're going to do it right sides together, when you put that on, you can't see it anymore. So I just machine stitched round, and then what I could then do was put the backing on, and on here I already had the square. Which it's not so much, it's when you do the one with the lid on it, you can't actually see where you need to sew. So that's why I did it, was so that I could go around there, but it's quite a handy hint to do that. So what we'll do then is we'll sew around here so that you can see. So what I'll do is just sew just on the cloth. So it's just on the cloth and no more, just so I can see the outline on the other side. So when you can see, you can now see it on the back. So it stays flat. So, Derek, what is the
Here comes another one.
best Christmas present ever? What is it?
What is the best Christmas present ever? I don't know. What is the best Christmas present ever?
You ready? A broken drum, because you just can't beat it. I definitely need better crackers, don't I?
No, I love it. I love it. Have you? Yeah, she's got a book back there, I think, as well. Hi Fiona, you're braver than lots of people. Well done for doing a great job, says Joan in County Durham.
Thank you, Joan. That's really kind.
She's
of you to
amazing,
say
Fiona. She
that.
doesn't need me at all, which is why I'm just standing here and saying nothing. Because she's amazing. I've got another message from Alison in West Yorkshire saying, what a lovely morning. Thank you. Love Sunday morning sewing. Fiona is great. And Derek as Bruce would have said, you're my favourite. There you go.
Oh, that is
Very
lovely.
bless
Thank
you.
you so much. That is really, really kind.
Thank you very much, Alison.
I so appreciate it. Now, so we've popped the backing on. So now you can see where the box is.
Yeah.
So I can sew. Whereas on that side, you can't see where the box is.
You're
so,
a little in the dark, aren't
yeah,
you?
exactly. So it just gives us, so I'll just pop a pin in just to keep everything in place. And then we'll sew round. Now, what you must remember is to leave an opening. Don't go sewing all round.
Oh, right. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what I would say is, rather than leave the opening, between the corner and there, say, leave the opening between there and there. So, because it's just when you're whip stitching it up, if it goes right down to the corner, it's really difficult to whip stitch. So just make life easy and just do it there. Okay.
Couldn't you just listen to Fiona all day long? You've just got a lovely, lovely accent. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
I love the accent from that part of the world, Dumfries and Galloway. It's very, very soft. It's very melodic.
It is.
There's no harshness into it. It's just like listening to beautiful music.
When I go home, they all say to me, you're getting very English. And then I come back down here and they all say, oh, you're getting very Scottish. So I can't win. So we're just going to trace round this box that I've just made.
Okay. Morning all. Lovely, calm, clear explanations from the lovely new demonstrator. Welcome, says Christine in Buckinghamshire.
Thank you,
Fiona.
Christine.
It's
Thank
Fiona
you.
who is our new wonder.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you for taking the time. That is lovely.
You know you are going to be
Appreciate it.
back many, 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 many times now. That's your reward for being so marvellous, is you'll be back again and again and again.
That's it, yeah.
By popular demand.
Oh dear. So that means that I've got to do another 4:30 in the morning.
That's the only thing, I'm afraid. Listen, if we could pre-record a show at like, you know, 6 in the
That
evening
would
or
be
whatever,
good, wouldn't it?
and pre-record it and then just play it out the morning after, that would be the ideal for me. How would that work for you?
Yeah, I like the
We
sound
do
of
that, a bit
yeah.
of late night recording,
Late night
pre-recording,
recording.
and then whilst you're watching it in the morning. But it wouldn't be the same because we wouldn't get the messages and things that.
No, well, this is it, so it's lovely. It's lovely to get the
Get better
message.
sleep though, wouldn't we?
Yes,
It's fine.
it's all right.
It's only
We'll do
every
as
now
good.
and again. Oh, another message. Messages are flooding in for you, Fiona. Morning to you both. Sunday is about spending time with my in-laws, says Lucy. This is Lucy in Dorset. That's not in Dorset. Is that right? I think. Please say hello to my mother-in-law, Anita. Hello, Anita. Good
Hello.
morning. How are you? Hope you're having a lovely Sunday. We're talking Christmas at the moment in this hour. And actually, a really lovely Christmas project that you might want to. You can dive into this as much as you want to, or as little
you
as well.
can.
You could just do lots of placemats if you want to for all
You
members
can.
of the family.
Definitely.
Maybe leave a couple blank, you know, for people that, you know, you're not quite sure of what their name might be by Christmas. You know what I mean?
Well, a little tip, those labels, they're sewn into the band, but you could actually leave them loose so you could tie them.
I've just got to explain something that I've just said. What my thinking was in my head, Hannah, was that everyone has, there'll be a member of the family that you invite them plus their plus one, but the plus one can change on a fairly regular basis. So I'm just thinking maybe you pen their name in a, you know, maybe even a water erasable pen, so that should it change last minute,
can wash them out.
you can just iron it out and rewrite the new name. Sorry, it's my eccentric head. Right, where were we, my darling?
Right, yeah. So yeah, the labels, you could actually just tie them on. So, I mean, because you know what it's like on the run up to Christmas, you've got lots of people coming round,
Yeah.
and, you know,
And then they might not sit in the right place.
true, and, you know, Auntie Ethel maybe comes on Thursday and Uncle Frank comes on Friday.
Yeah.
So it means that you can just take them off and and then everybody thinks they've got a special placemat.
That's very true. Yes, because you've got different people coming on different days, haven't you? Different chairs that you need out on different
Emergency
days.
chairs.
We're going to start the napkin now, aren't we?
We are. So what I'm going to do...
We're going to see a little bit of this and then I'll nip off and do some bundles.
That's lovely. Right, so to get nice mitered corners, what you do is you fold in the corner. So if I can just jump onto
Right.
that.
Oh.
Are you okay?
By how much? It's all right, I haven't kicked the bucket, I've kicked the trolley, it's fine.
I thought you'd gone there.
Yeah.
Right. So it's just about an inch. It's not too much. And then I'll show you how it works, because it does give you lovely corners. So let's do, if I do 2, and then what you then do is you fold. Shall I do it on
Yeah,
here?
let's come
Okay,
back
sorry,
to the...
that's right. So you fold it over and iron it, and then you fold it over again, and you can just see already that you've got a nice mitered corner starting. So it's a lovely way to do it.
Okay, so fold the corners in by an inch,
Yep.
and then it's like a double row
And it's
by
1/4 of an inch
twice.
twice, yep. So over
Okay, I'll
and
swap
over.
places again,
So
so you can
you're
press.
bringing it down to opposite the bottom of your turnover.
Ah,
So
okay,
you've got
right.
there
Yes.
to there. Okay, and it just
okay.
gives you really, really nice corners.
Okay, we'll see that when it's pressed, and then you can see how that came out.
The wrong way.
Carolyn, sorry, I'm going to run round you again. Carolyn in Harbury. Oh, you know Carolyn.
Carolyn's one of my lovely ladies, yes.
Hi, Carolyn. Really enjoying Fiona on the show. She makes it look so easy, and I love her Christmas jokes. Oh, you're the one, Carolyn. You're the one.
Oh, thank you, Carolyn.
Aha, bless you. You can send me Christmas jokes as well if you like for this and the next hour. What are we doing in the next hour? We've got a Tula hour in the next hour, actually. Think about sending me pictures of your Tula Pink finished makes as well for the next hour, because we've got a Tula Pink fabric hour in the next hour. Studio@sewingquarter.com, by the way, is our email address, which you know. You know that, don't you?
There we
So,
are. So,
actually,
yeah, so that's the start. So we're just going to mitre them on each corner.
okay.
And then
Shall I go
top
off
stitch
and?
it. Do you want to go on? Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be lovely.
I will.
Okay.
I will. I won't be
That's
long
grand.
though. I won't be long. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'll be back. Oh, sorry. Hello. I forget that the camera needs to come with me. Right. Let's start with the bundle that Fiona's using right now, which is this one here, which is beautiful. This is lovely. So 3 solid fabrics plus your 5 fat quarters. So with this, the 3 solids, 1.5 meters of coral, 1 meter of your claret, and 1.5 meters of misty blue, plus your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fat quarters, and thread bingo's a gorgeous claret 369, the goose drank one, clap, clap, and the instructions as well, which come from Michelle Goodfield. Designed especially for us and exclusively for us here at Sewing Quarter. So many of our projects are actually, they're amazing because we have them designed for, some of them we have designed exclusively, obviously, for the magazines, and then they come to us because we are a full, living, breathing version of our magazines. Love patchwork and quilting and simply sewing. Right, the traditional bundle, so the red, green, and cream, if you like. With this one, you get 1.5 meters of the red, 1 meter of the fir green, and 0.5 meter of vanilla, plus your 5 fat quarters. Now, we put as much stock as we possibly could into this bundle, but 1/4 of the stock has been checked out. It has gone. You've got your mistletoe there as well, which is lovely. Give us a kiss under the mistletoe. Oh, you're not allowed to do that kind of thing though these days, are you? I can never find mistletoe. It was demonstrated, by the way, on the 29th of September. So if you find the YouTube video for that, you'll notice the bundle for that show actually was a different bundle. It had more fat quarters in it. We've reduced the number of fat quarters to actually, from your feedback, because you have less wastage then as well. There's nothing wrong with wastage, I know, but it brings the price way down as well, which is great. And the full instructions. So, yes, let's do this bundle right now, which is gives you a completely different variant. So with this one, you get 1.5 meters of your grey. You get 1 meter of your slate, we call this, isn't it? And 0.5 meter of your black. And 1, 2, 3, slightly darker themed, 4 Christmas fat quarters. Stunning. £35.99. Thread bingo 000. For a Christmas project. Oh, I like it. Love it. Very good. See, I've got some jokes too. Yay. Yes, it was a joke, Hannah. Don't be picking on me. Everyone's picking on me this weekend. I've got thread stuck to me as well. Right, okay. Here is the other bundle. This is the blue bundle. So with this one, it's 1.5 meters of midnight, 1 meter of chambray, and 0.5 meter of cadet blue, midnight blue thread bingo 387, and 5 relevant Christmassy gorgeous little T-card panel fat quarters. Ta-ta-da-ta-ta-ta-ta. Oh, upside down trees, but there you go. £35.99. Fabulous. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the first one I've dropped today, though I have to say. Thread, by the way, if you didn't hear anything. Jessie thought I might have meant something else there, and I didn't. Not in the studio. There, that's a boy joke. Here's the traditional bundle. So that's the red, gold, and cream. You know, like Karma Chameleon. Loving would be easy if your colours were like my dreams. Red, oh no, that was red, gold, and green, wasn't it, Fiona? Oh, honestly. Honestly, how are you?
I'm good, I'm good.
Why am I asking how you are? I've only seen you 2 minutes ago. How are your mitered corners going?
Mitered corners. So there we are.
We're on the way.
We're on the way.
So I'm lifting it. I realise it's on the cutting mat. Oh, it's fine there.
Yeah, the hot bit's at the front.
So the table mats that you are making, are they on the plan as well? Are they on the instructions?
Yes, they are, yes.
Oh, okay.
So, if you look on the back page.
Oh, right, yes, sorry, I see. This
Okay.
is part of the runner,
So,
isn't it?
yeah,
I'm
that's
so
it.
daft. Yes. This is one of the end panels. I was looking at this and thinking, is that a placemat on its own? It's not, it's one of the panels from the table runner. I've had another message. It's Kathy. Kathy, come home. Kathy in Suffolk. Oh, thanks, Kathy, because you've just got Hannah singing Kate Bush in my ear. Whoa. You want to be really glad you haven't got an earpiece in right now, Fiona, because Hannah's singing Kate Bush.
Is it not good?
She's really close to the microphone as well.
Oh.
Luckily, there's only cotton wool in between my two ears, so it's fine. She says, welcome, Fiona. You're doing just grand.
Oh.
I love the live shows. It's just like having great company in my living room.
Oh, thank you so much.
Bless you. Thank you, Kathy.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah, but that's a very true, actually. It's like having friends round, but we don't make any mess.
This
And we
is
don't
true.
eat any of your biscuits.
Nope.
Although I wouldn't mind a biscuit right now, I have to say. It's that time of the day, isn't it?
So we're nearly there.
Okay.
So if I just show you the one
How long? Sorry, I don't know if I've got you. Oh, okay. Time marshal.
time marshal.
Oh, ignore him. It's fine. Don't worry.
What's he saying?
10 minutes. It's
Right,
fine. It's
okay
more
then.
than enough.
So if I just show you what I'll do, I'll just show you how it
Show me your
works
mitre's
out.
corner.
So that's your mitre's corner.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Alrighty.
Yep. So it makes it really nice, and then all you need to do then is top stitch round. So have I got time to? I'll leave this just now. I'll come back to it.
Yeah. Well, we've got our completed one, haven't we?
Yeah, that's it. Because I really want to show you what's happening with this. So.
You know you don't win bingo without all your four corners, though. But there you go. Never mind. Somebody's asking how many placemats it makes. It makes four. Plus the full table runner, and the table runner is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks wide, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. So all I'm doing is I'm trimming this back now to take away some of the bulk. So obviously you don't want your plate wobbling off the table.
Or a lap full of gravy.
Oh, that wouldn't be good, would it? Right, so shoe. And then what we also need to do is just cut our corners. And then just as well, I'm just doing a little bit there, just so that we can minimise that bulk. Again.
So the corners plus a bit more.
Yeah, so it's just, to pare it down, because obviously you don't want big bumps in the corner. So, sorry, I'm making a mess here.
No, you make as much mess as you like.
So then, what we do then, we then turn it inside out. So it's just getting that opening right.
Yeah.
Small enough that you don't have to do too much hand stitching, and big enough to be able to turn it through.
Yeah.
So.
I would offer you a derrick, but I don't know whatever happened to it.
Oh, has it gone to California?
I'd give you an Ian. This is from when it was Ian's birthday. That's all I've got. All I've got is an Ian. I don't have a derrick.
Oh, right. So I'm going to be very naughty, sorry, and just put my corners out a bit. So I just wanted you to be able to see.
So you can use any turning tool that you've got.
Yeah, I've got a metal ruler actually, and it's really good.
Yeah.
You just get it right.
You could use your stiletto, couldn't you, if you've got that? No, I don't mean literally. We have a little tool, don't we?
Right, I don't think I could actually walk in stilettos now. Right, so just pop those corners through. Just give it a nice. So then once it's turned through, you've obviously got your opening. So you just want to whip stitch it. So what you'll do is turn that side in and that side in, so it meets like that, and then you're just going to whip stitch it over.
Okay.
So everything's hidden inside. So that's
Fabuloso. We've just had a question about interfacing. We've used the hemline interfacing, and then really in terms of the wadding, whatever you fancy.
Yeah.
We used a medium weight, didn't we, I think?
I mean, you could use the, there's a heat-proof one, the one that you use for oven gloves. You could use that, because if you think, well, actually, you're probably going to have hot bowls on the runner.
Yes.
So that would just give it a bit of protection, give
That's
your tabletop
true,
a
yes.
bit of protection. So
Could you add? Tell me if this is a silly question, by
No,
the way, because
go
I
on.
love asking those.
there's no such
You
thing.
know, we have pressing sheets, don't we, which are made of like a Teflon. Could you add something like that to the sandwich to make it
well,
more
this
heat-proof?
interface in it, as I say, it's what you would use to make oven gloves, and it's
Ah,
so it's similar
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that, and yet you could put that in as well. So
Mm-hmm.
so it's up to you. I mean, it is. You can make it your own. That's the thing. It's not. So you don't have to do it just as it says. So I'm just going to quickly mention the labels. I think we sort of came.
oh right,
to
yes.
them
So on the runner and
before.
on the placemats themselves, you've got little labels, little tags, almost like little Christmas present tags, but they are. This is because they're going to be heirlooms, and you'll use them year after year
Oh,
after
that's
year.
it, hopefully, yes.
So
So yeah, so it's just really to sort of don't want anybody to be put off thinking, oh, it's going to be really hard to machine stitch. I mean, this is just an example, but I mean, I've just hand sewn that with embroidery thread, back stitched it, and it needs a little bit of an iron, but it's so don't feel, or you could use a fabric pen, a permanent fabric pen. So don't feel you've got to be able to quilt. And
or remember, if you've got that member of the family who's +1, changes on a regular basis, just use your
that's
water erasable pen. Should their name change?
off you go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're mercenary.
Well, it can happen. I love the little napkins, by the way, in the top. Are
They're
they
lovely.
fairly simple to make? We've got about, how long have we got left? We have 4 minutes
Right, so
left.
if I just quickly
Maybe
show you.
talk
this
us through
is a
the
bit-
principle.
So that's the napkin for this particular one.
Yeah.
So it is just, I mean, those mitered corners that I did on the other napkin.
Yeah.
And then just top stitch round,
Yeah.
and then just go like
Yeah.
that.
Like you're making a bow tie,
Yeah.
almost.
And then you pop it through. It will go through.
And it's such a lovely project, I really
It
do.
really is. I mean, it's
It's like a
whatever you
heart and
want
soul
it to
project,
be.
isn't it?
Yeah, and it's one that if you made them for your children when they were young, they can come out every Christmas.
Yeah, when you embarrass them with the old Polaroid pictures of them
You've
from when
got
they were
it.
knee high to a grasshopper,
Parental privilege.
you can bring out that little table mat, can't you? You can
That's
go
it.
on doing that for years. That's years of fun, isn't it?
So so it does look absolutely gorgeous in the top. It just give it that really special.
And this is the blue bundle. So there is in the instructions, by the way, because if you're thinking, right, okay, how do I navigate my way around the napkins matching the actual band going down through the centre of that, there is actually in the cutting instructions, it will actually give you a cutting guide for your fat quarters and tell you what each of the panels are, which is part of what Fiona was saying is at the beginning, just take that extra time just to, take the instructions, go and have a cup of tea, go
Just
and
take your time.
read through them, and then just think about it kind of logically.
Yeah.
And it will work out really, really nicely because one fat quarter is lots of different elements, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah. I mean, it's mainly those two fabrics.
Now, for the runner, we've got lots and lots and lots of different panels, but I guess we're making individually, almost like quilt blocks, are we? And then piecing them together.
Yeah. Well, basically, I mean, we've got the two here.
Okay, let's get
and
them together, shall we?
all you would do is just pop them right sides together. So, like that. And then, similarly to how you sewed up the opening when you turned the mat over, you just do the same again. So you just whip stitch. So try and get a matching thread for the the backing,
Yes.
a thread that matches the backing, and then just whip stitch right across there, and then that's it. They're joined together.
Bob's your uncle.
And Bob's your uncle.
I love it. What a lovely, lovely project
It
as well,
really,
isn't it?
really is. It is a real proper Christmas project.
Like it. In terms of how long it might take, probably not a huge amount of time, depending on, you know.
Once you've got your bits cut out,
Yeah.
that's the one that you've really got to concentrate on. The fun starts then. And as I say, you just, you know, you can quilt it, you can do whatever you want with it. You know, it's
I love the fact that you don't have to quilt it though either. So
Yeah,
if you don't
yeah.
want to, you don't have to. So you can see
Yeah.
for that panel, for instance, that's not quilted, and yet you've still got that really, really lovely look to it. So you don't need to, but then you can if you want to.
But
If you want to
if you
free
want.
arm or, you know, whatever, you can.
free motion quilting.
Yeah.
You know, if you've got some fancy stitches on your machine that you want to try out, then, you know, because I think that one there, I think was holly leaves.
Yeah.
So, you know, it doesn't have to be complicated. So it's how far you want to go with it. That's
Fabulous. Now, Fiona, when have we got you back in the diary again?
I don't know at the moment.
Okay, let me tell you, it won't be long, and you'll be here often. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful, wonderful delight to meet you. You are extremely calm and brilliant and clear
bless
with
you.
your instructions. Thank you. It's been an
Oh, thank
absolute
you.
joy. I will see
Thank you
you
for having
very,
me.
very shortly. And we need to go and recap some bundles. Do you mind if I just take
You
one of
take those
these
with
with
you,
me?
yeah.
Thank you. You were absolute joy.
Oh, thank you.
Even the jokes, Fiona. Even the jokes. You can bring some more of those next time. Right. Okay, let's start with traditional. Now we've got some finished make of the traditional. We made it originally on the 29th of September. In fact, here it is, I think. So it's enough to make the runner, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 presents long, if you like, for the table runner, and 4 of the placemats as well, plus the labels. So we made this on the 29th of September, by the way, if you want to watch it. So this is red, green and vanilla. It's 1.5 meters of your red, it's 1 meter of your fur and 0.5 meter of your vanilla, plus your 5 Christmas fat quarters to make the elements, plus your thread, which is your 414 in cream, and the instructions, of course. And of course, you'll come back and watch the demonstrations with Fiona because her instruction is just so clear, isn't it? So clear, so calm. You'll remember this really, really lovely, chilled out Sunday morning. Right, next up, the bundle that Fiona was making with in those demonstrations is this one. It's a really lovely colour combination as well. So here are the 3 fabrics on this one. You get 1.5 meters of the coral, 1 meter of the claret, and 0.5 meter of the misty blue, and then 5 beautifully appropriate Christmas fat quarters. Thread bingo for this is a lovely, it's 369, isn't it? 369, the goose drank one, and clap, clap. Yeah, we don't have time to sing the whole thing. Or the money, quite frankly. Right, next. It's all right, we've done the same 6 seconds, haven't we? It's fine. Yeah, we don't know the words anyway, it's not a problem, so I think we'll be all right on copyright. Anyway. This is the blue bundle, which is lovely. So 1.5 meters of midnight, 1 meter of chambray, and 0.5 meter of cadet blue, plus 5 beautifully blue, and a thread bingo, which in that one is the one I dropped, wasn't it? Was it 000? Oh no, 387, which is the midnight. Which one had 000? I've got a little present here made with the blue bundle. Here it is. There you go. I was admiring it first, Hannah. There you go. That cute. You could embroider little stars onto there as well because it's a midnight blue in lovely silver or gold or red or green or whatever you like. Ah, I think that's a lovely project, and please, I'd love to see your finished make pictures when you get yours. Talking of finished makes, get emailing right now, if you will, studio@sewingquarter.com with your Tula Pink makes, because the next hour is a whole hour of Tula Pink fabrics. We've got her latest range, of course, which is Zuma, which we only recently launched as well, and some of those are going out of stock soon as well. So stay right where you are. We've got some amazing fabrics coming up in 3.
Follow us on Pinterest. Search for our Sewing Quarter page and follow us to discover sewing work we create and love.
Make sure you're free on Wednesday the 24th of October for an action-packed morning of quilting and dressmaking with 2 talented guests. We open the curtains at 8 a.m. to reveal Angie Atwood's stunning festive stained glass window panel. Take a peek through the window to see her stag cushion make an appearance too. At 10 a.m, Angie gives us a guided tour of the incredibly popular Westerly Rulers quilt class in a bag, which allows you to create flawless machine quilting at home. At 9 a.m, we welcome a new guest, dressmaker and designer Nina Chang, whose Nina Lee patterns are inspired by the heritage and diversity of her home city, London. Nina's first hour features the versatile colour block Carnaby dress, then she's relaxed but no less stylish at 11 a.m. with her Oriental-inspired Piccadilly PJs. With 4 hours of fascinating techniques, professional advice and gorgeous designs, Wednesday the 24th of October from 8 a.m. is unmissable, only on Sewing Quarter. Freeview Channel 73 and Sky Channel 687.
Join us for our early bird special. Every day at 8 a.m. we will offer you an incredible saving on a fantastic product. This offer is for one day only and while stocks last, so join us early to not miss out on some incredible savings.
There are many different ways you can buy from us here at the Sewing Quarter. You can order from us by calling our free phone number at 0800 112 4433 and talk to the team at our UK-based call centre. Alternatively, there are other ways you can buy from us. You can go online and shop through our website at www.sewingquarter.com. You can even watch the show there and shop as you go. You can check out as many times as you like throughout the day and only pay a small fee of £2.95 postage and packaging for the whole day. We also offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all products excluding custom cut fabric. Our friendly UK-based team will help guide you through every step.
If you love watching Sewing Quarter but haven't yet made that exciting first purchase, then now is the time to treat yourself. Brand new customers will receive a surprise box worth $24.99 containing 4.5 meters of beautiful fabrics in a mix and match colour story. Your surprise box will also contain advice and inspiration for working creatively with your colour palette. There is no minimum spend required and the surprise box is available while stocks last. So make today the day of your first purchase and receive our surprise box packed with 2 meters of fabric plus colourful ideas and inspiration.
Hello, good morning. Welcome back to Sunday Sewing Quarter with Derek, who is still awake. Well, that was an amazing couple of hours with Fiona, considering she's never been on telly before at all. Absolute superstar. She's lovely. She's really, really happy. She's very, very happy to have heard from a lot of you as well with lovely messages. So thank you for supporting her as well. And actually, do you know what? It could be you next, couldn't it? It could be you next if you sent in one of those 5-minute videos through to the team. They're still going through them right now, a la X Factor-esque. They're looking through them all right now, but don't worry, we're not going to be showing that on telly or anything like that. But yeah, some of you are going to be on Sewing Quarter soon, standing next to me, telling me your Christmas cracker jokes. Can't wait, can't wait. Now listen, we're about to do an hour of gorgeous Tula Pink fabrics, and we'll get to that in just a second, but I just want to talk to you about, I mean, as well as doing all weekend long, we're doing this free P&P once you've spent £40 on your order. Oh, by the way, these animals here, while we've got no graphics, these animals are coming up tomorrow morning. And it is it Louise Kelly? Yes, Louise Kelly. Lots of you have been asking me about the animals. I know you've seen it in the break, but they're coming up tomorrow. I will be a viewer tomorrow, and I can't wait to watch that with Vicky and Louise Kelly tomorrow morning from 8.